in season where we are during late summer like this. Today I'm making corn and vegetable soup with all the good produce that summer has to offer. For this soup, I will use 4 corns on the cob, 1 onion, a few cloves of garlic, 3 medium-sized carrots, some spinach for the greens, dried scallops, and leave this out to keep the soup wholly plant-based. In our current diet, we are mostly plant-based but still include a small amount of smaller seafood. I'll first rinse the dried scallops thoroughly. Then soak them in warm water. You can soak in cool water, but you'll have to soak them for a little longer. Next, peel the corn. Look how big and nice they are. These ones are from a local farm in the city. I never peel corn in the store. Keeping the husks on actually keep the corn fresher for longer in the fridge. Because I mostly only buy corn when they are fully in season, they are always good. Once peeled, rinse them under running water to remove those threads. Set aside the corn. Add water to a pot. I'll add about half a pot for the amount of soup I'll be making. Don't add too much at once so that your soup isn't too diluted. You can always add more later on. Add the scallop that's been soaked along with the soaking water. Cover lid and bring to a boil. Next, I'll shave the corn kernels off the cobs because we'll be cooking with the kernels and we'll boil the cobs to get the stalk. Add all the cobs into the pot of water and let it boil. This will be our stock base for the soup. Next, peel the carrots and cut them into small cubes. Peel the onion and cut into cubes. Also roughly chop the garlic cloves. I happen to have some leftover potatoes which I decided to just throw into the soup too. Cut them into cubes. These spinach leaves are from a salad bag. I still always wash them even though the label says they're washed and ready to eat. As usual, I'll rinse them with some veggie wash diluted in water. Soak for only a minute. Then rinse them well. By now, the stock has been boiling for a while. I'll add the cubes of carrots and potatoes in at this point because these take a while to cook and soften. Start another pot to saute the garlic and onion. Once the pot is slightly heated, add a little bit of oil. This is the oil that I use. Sauteing the garlic and onion brings out a different kind of flavor, but this step is optional. You can keep this soup totally oil-free by skipping this step and just adding the garlic and onion straight into the soup. Remove the cobs from the stock. Add the sauteed garlic and onion into the soup if you're sauteing them. Then add the corn kernels. Check out the amount of water to vegetables ratio here. This will create just the right consistency of soup I'm looking for. Add a little bit of salt at this point to help bring out the flavors of these veggies. Simmer until the veggies are cooked. Check if the veggies are done. Transfer about half of the veggies with some liquid to another pot or container. Blend with a handheld or immersion blender until it's smooth. Transfer it back into the pot with the rest of the soup. Now, the soup is at just the right thickness and consistency that I'm after. I add some wild mushrooms powder to boost flavor and to add some extra nutrients from mushrooms. This is not a mushroom stock powder, but just ground up wild local mushrooms. Mix well. Taste and adjust with more seasoning as needed. The corn is so sweet that all this soup needs for seasoning is just some salt and pepper. Add some dried parsley or any herbs that you like. Add the spinach leaves. Mix them into the soup and turn off heat. This hearty, warming and delicious soup is ready to be served. I make enough soup to have leftovers, but we don't want to reheat spinach, so I'll use a fork to fish out all the spinach from the pot.